This is a pick-a-card reading for will you ever find your true love? This is card deck number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, we'll start with number 1. Will the folks that picked card number 1, deck number 1, find their true love? Will they find their true love? Will they find their true love? Well, that was fast. Will they find their true love? Will they find their true love? Will they find their true love? Card number 1. Will they find their true love? 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 Okay, from what I'm getting off the cards is that it's not going to, this is a 3 of Cups. It's not going to be a joy thing. It's not going to be a celebration. It says pretty much here that it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. You're not defeated. You're not going to be defeated. And it's not that you haven't found your true love. You have found a love. But what you think your true love is and what your true love really is are two different things. You thought that your true love would be one way, would be happy and you get along and there would be no problems. But the true love you do find is one where it's not always going to be roses. It's not always going to be good times. The person's going to frustrate you. The person's going to make you work. The person's going to be everything you thought wasn't supposed to be in a true love. But that is your true love. You don't believe it because you thought a true love is somebody that you both are 100% the same, that you do the same things, you like the same things, but it's not necessarily. True love loves you unconditionally. Doesn't mean you're not going to be frustrated by the person. It doesn't mean that what you thought your true love was going to be is totally different than you thought it was going to be, but it is your true love. You feel like you've been defeated. Everything that you thought that a true love was supposed to be isn't. And this has made you really confused. and you feel like you should just give up now because you'll never find what you think is a true love. This is really throwing you off. You have the idea that once it's not going to be like the movies. It's not going to be where you meet and your eyes glow and you know you're meant to be together for the rest of your life. That's a fairy tale. A true love will be a love that stands time. It will always be there, even if it's frustrating. Also, it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you're romantically involved in. It could be your best friend, it could be your sister, it could be your brother. A true love loves you unconditionally. It's a true love. It's not necessarily a sexual partner. It is a true love. Could be two totally different things. Use some clarifier cards. So what you're actually expecting and what you're getting are two different things. You may be expecting one thing, but that's not the way it is. It's not a movie. It's not written out. It's not a romance novel. It's not what you think it should be. It's just not. And you're sitting there saying, well, if it isn't like that, then I don't want it. Then you will never, ever find true love. Also, you don't go out and find true love. True love usually ends up finding you. Okay, clarifier. Clarifying for true love. For the first ones. Clarifying true love. Clarifying true love. Clarifying true love. Clarifying true love. Clarifying true love for the first one. Clarifying true love. Clarifying true love. First one. Clarifying true love. Oof. Okay. Okay, this is the Magician, but it's in the reverse. Now, you're not really ready to find your true love. You're not ready to find your true love, and you think that the world sucks because you can't find your true love. You're not ready to find your true love yet. There's a lot of work that you're going to have to do to be able to find your true love. You have to connect with yourself. You have to love yourself first, or else you're never going to be able to love anybody else. You have the King of Air upside down. You've got to think clearly. You can't just go out there and say, I want true love, and if I can't have true love and I can't have it the way I want it, then I don't want it at all. True love doesn't have restraints. True love is somebody that loves you true. They just want to be with you. They just want everything about you. It doesn't matter if your hair doesn't turn out right. It doesn't matter if you're not wearing the best outfit. They love you for you, and that is true love. You've really got to listen to your inner soul. You've got to listen to your intuition. You have to have a little bit of patience right now. You can't just go running out there trying to find this true love forever and always, and not thinking, carefully about what you want before acting. You know, maybe write out exactly what you want in a person, but you've got to compromise. You will find a true love if you have the patience. And when you have the patience, and when you have all the facts, and you take the whole total concept of movie scene out of your head, you'll be able to move into a new direction with your true love. So it's not as if you're not going to find them, but you have to make the steps to be able to find them. Look to the angel cards and see what the angel cards are trying to tell us. What are you trying to tell this person that they need to understand to move forward? What are you trying to tell this person so you can move forward? What are you trying to tell this person so they can move forward? What are you trying to tell this person so they can move forward? You still are going down the wrong path. You're not, it could be right in front of your eyes, your true love, but you can't see it because you're clouded by the fact that it isn't like a movie scene. It's not like a great novel. There's changes coming, but you have to be willing to have those changes and to go with the flow with them. Yeah, you've had people in the past that you thought was your loved one. Like some people, they think every relationship they go out with, that is my true love. Oh, no, he wasn't my true love. Why could I have been so blind? Oh, this next one, my true love. Doesn't work out. Oh, my next one, true love. Doesn't work out. Oh, but this one is my true love. You haven't found your true love yet because you haven't taken the path. You haven't seen with your eyes opened. They've been closed. So it's not that you're not going to find your true love. You've got to do some work first before you do, because sometimes your true love is right in front of your face and you can't see them. That was card reading number 1. If you like the reading, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button, leave a comment. Thank you. Card reading number 2. Will you find your true love? And right off, I'm getting a message stating that you have already met your true love. You've already met them and didn't realize that was your true love. Are they in your life right now? No, they're not in your life right now. You have to re-find them again. But yes, you've already met your true love. It's someone from your past. It was a friend that you had. So for you, we're going to have to say, will you find true love? Or will you find that person again? Will you find true love? Will you find that person again? Reading number 2. Too many cards, but thank you. This is for, look at this. 3 right off the bat. This is for reading number 2. I think we got enough here now. Okay, the first one I have is the Hierophant. The Hierophant card usually represents being alone. With this card here, to me, it looks like what he is trying to say is that you've been alone for a very long time and you're looking for that special somebody. You think, oh, well, true love, nah, not really. But you are looking for something that is kind of like a true love. Everybody sits there and says, is this the one? Is this the one? Is this the one? Well, you've been alone for a very long time. And something new is going to come up for you. Something new is on the horizon, which you're welcoming to, because you've been alone for a while. And it's not really that you've been going out trying to find somebody. It's like you rather would have quality over quantity. You would rather have a person that you're totally into instead of, well, I'm going to go out with this person because I'm bored, or I'm going to go out with that person because my friends have all boyfriends or girlfriends or serious relationships, so I'm going to go out and get one. You're not that type of person. You're the type of person that's like, I want quality over quantity. I want somebody that enriches my life, not makes it complicated and full of drama. This is putting you in a situation where you haven't always been happy, but, you know, you've seen other people get married, you've seen people in relationships come and go, and you've seen how up people are when they're in a relationship and how low people are when the relationship ends. Excuse me. And you have not been happy all the time because you would prefer to have quality over quantity. You don't want a here and now person. You want someone that's going to stick around for a while. That's why you kind of pick this reading, because you want to see, am I going to find not necessarily a true love with you, but someone that's going to be longer than a one-night stand. And you wouldn't even entertain that idea. And you know exactly what you want in a relationship, which not very many people do. And you have been enriched by the people that you have been with. And they have either taught you something, or you've learnt something, or you've had something happen to you that leaves a mark on you from a person, so that they're not just a one-night stand, they're not just somebody that you say hi-bye to. That person has actually left a mark on you. You just can't understand why, with every relationship that you've been in, why no one stays. Why you can't receive all the goods that everybody else gets. You want to have a true love. You want to be committed to somebody. But you just will not have anything different than quality. You don't want quantity, you want quality, and you don't think that it's right to just go out and find the first Yahoo you find. You actually want to think things through. You actually want a partner that is going to share your life, not somebody that you have to have work with. At times you felt lonely. And you know, at times you felt like you would like to open up to somebody, and you know, at the end of the day when you come home from work and you walk in the house and there's no one there to greet you, that's when you find that, you know, I just want to find that one person that shares the same path in life that I do. But you still go back to your beliefs. You still go back to saying that you want quality over quantity, which, mind you, is probably the best thing, because that way you could stay out of the drama. That way you could stay out of relationships that are more frustrating than they are anything else. You've got a saying that says, well, if I don't find anybody by this time, I'm just going to be by myself for the rest of my life. Well, there is somebody for everybody out there. You just got to find them, and they've got to find you, and you guys got to be compatible. For you, compatibility is the strongest thing. Quality over quantity. You're not the type of person. You've probably only had 3 or 4 partners your whole life because you cherish the relationship. You really work at the relationship, and it's been like things, not like, oh, that guy was a jerk so I left him, or oh, she was a bitch so I left her. It's more like you couldn't commit to a relationship because somebody left to go to the other side of the world for work, or somebody left to enrich their lives, and it just conflicted with your life, and then you guys were at 2 different paths, and you've had to leave the relationship. It hasn't been bad reasons to leave the relationship. You've learned something from these relationships that's enriched your life. You've grown over the last couple of years by having relationships that you've learned from, that you've got knowledge from, that, you know, a little bit of them is still with you. And every once in a while you'll look back on the time you had with them and you have good memories, which a lot of people don't in relationships. And you cherish these, and you work hard with your relationships. And they're magical. Your relationships are really magical. You feel intensely about the people that you date. And you've received so many gifts from this relationship. But you will have paths coming up for you, and where you do find your true love, depending upon what path you take. One path, you're going to end up meeting your true love, but it might be long, and you'll have to kiss a lot of snakes before you find the prince. The other path that you go down leads you closer to that person. However, you are the master of choosing your own path. We are going to go to the clarifying card. Because you're probably wondering right now, okay, well, I choose one path or the other path to get me to my true love. That's fine and dandy. But how will I know what path to take? So we are going to go to the clarifying cards. Wow. Okay. When you start down the one path, you know that you'll be on the right path when things start looking really good. And you have to have patience at this time. Start making long-term plans. You also have to, like, I see you writing down what you want out of the relationship, what you're looking for. Like, you're a type of person that likes lists. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, but you have to compromise too. So it's gonna start looking like you're getting abundance coming in, and it looks like you're starting to get a lot of good luck. Okay? And you have to have patience. You can't just run to the finish line and say, hey, I'm here. Okay, where's my true love? You have to make steps to get to that true love. You have to make plans with it. Now, normally this is a card of missed opportunities. You're thankful that you haven't missed an opportunity, that you have taken opportunities. And on this path, more opportunities are going to come up. And you don't miss out on an opportunity. If one is presented to you, take the opportunity. It's going to get you that one step further. You take an opportunity, you may meet somebody that knows somebody else, that knows somebody else, that introduces you to their friend, and their friend ends up being your true love. So don't miss out on an opportunity. And you start finding out who this person is, and you have a new partnership with this person, and things are moving forward. You're really enjoying it. You have new partnerships with this person, contracts. I think a contract could be, it could be written or verbal. It could be, let's get together and you get an apartment. That could be a contract, or a marriage certificate, or a marriage license. That is a partnership and a contract, and you will move forward with this relationship. You have a guardian angel that is watching over this relationship. This is a good sign. So, the way you know that you're on the right path, because both paths are going to lead you to your true love. However, one's shorter than the other one. When you start seeing a lot of abundance coming forward, like if you end up getting a lot of money that you weren't expecting coming in, put that aside. Don't go out and spend money. Don't go out and buy that new car. Put it aside, because you may need that for when you have your new partnership or your new contract. I'm sorry, I have dogs. I have more than one dog. Okay, we're going to do the soul path messages. We're going to do soul path messages. Soul path messages. Just see what your soul is trying to tell us. And these cards are a little stiff. I'm getting new cards soon. So you're going to have a transformation, which is true. You're going to transform with this relationship as well. And you're not going to wake up tomorrow and find out you're totally different. But it's going to be more together, more synchronized. You're going to have more synchronicity in your life with this person. That things are going to go together like a puzzle. They're going to connect. It's going to be like you finally realize with this person the one thing you were missing in your other relationships. So yes, you will find your true love. But you're either going to have to take one path or another, and you will know if you're on the faster pace to get to your true love by the abundance that comes forward, the opportunities that come forward. And these opportunities help you learn more to find this person. I think you're going to find this person through connections with other people. That's a synchronicity. You're going to be able to find this person through connections with people you already know. And the people that you already know are long-term people, like you grew up with them, you went to school with them, you went to college with them, university, what have you. And these are going to be the people that you are going to find your true love. And she or he has moved here from a different country. So if you're in the States, it would be like Europe. Or if you're in Canada, it would be like the States or Europe, or a different place, a foreign place from you. Okay, Reading number 2. If you liked the reading, please click the like button and subscribe. Leave a message or two. Thank you. Reading number 3. We want to find our true love. Will the universe help us with that? We want to find the true love. We want to find our true love. We want to find our true love. Let's find our true love. Okay, let's see what we got here. Quite a few. Okay. Okay. Now you have the Hierophant in reverse, which means you're not a type of person. The Hierophant in reverse. You're not a type of person that likes to be by themselves. You go from one relationship to the next thinking that they're going to be the true love. They're the ones that are always going to be there for you. That it's the first part of the relationship is always the best part for you, and that's what you fall in love with. And then as the relationship goes down, you don't want to do the work to bring it back up. You just want to say, on to the next. I'm done with this. This wasn't a true love. On to the next. You got to get your ego out of the way, because your ego is what's causing you not to find your true love. You think your true love is just supposed to fall at your feet and everything is going to be wonderful. No, no. You've got to do a lot of work before you end up finding that true love of yours. You're not being offered any type of relationship that is going to be fulfilling for you. Most of the time, the people that you end up with are losers. They're deadbeats. You don't know why you keep on finding these guys or why these guys keep on finding you. You think that you've got a label across your forehead that says sucker. You know, you really are just wanting to find that one person, that one true love that can love you forever and always, which is like the princess idea. And I hate to tell you this, but if you want that sort of thing, then you have to work for it. You got to work. You keep on thinking that you're just going to be able to walk to the edge of a cliff and you're going to be able to call his name and he's going to come running to you. It's not going to happen that way. It really isn't. The type of person that will be your true love, you might not even see. It might even bite you in the nose and you still won't even see it, because the type of person you want is going to be different than the type of person you get, because your true love may not be the type of person you want. You want somebody that's got a lot of money, that could treat you like a princess, but the person that you end up getting is going to want to be treated just as well as you want to be treated. And that is your true love. Somebody that is a lot like you. And even though you and your partner will end up fighting and bickering with one another, You could be like that for the next 50 years, but you would never leave one another because you're in love, and that will be your true love. Are you going to find him right now or her right now? Well, let's do the clarifiers. See if you're going to find your true love or when. And remember, he's not going to be somebody that you would normally be with. He's going to be different. Everything that you say you want right now, he's going to maybe have one quality. He's going to be working, which is better than some of the guys you've been with. Same with ladies, for guys that are watching. This one won't sit around the house all day and do nothing. They'll be better than what you've had before. But you've got to do some work too. You can't just expect them to be exactly what you want. Because even if they were exactly the way that you want them to be, you wouldn't like them. Why? Because they're exactly the way you want them to be. You want a puzzle. You want to be able to unwrap, unfold, and work with. And some of you need somebody just to turn around and say, no, I'm not doing that. Somebody that actually says no to you may be the best thing you've ever heard, because you don't hear no very often. Okay, clarifying for card number 3. Woo! I just wanted to jump out. Okay. From what I'm getting here, you will find this person at some kind of event, some kind of celebration. It could be a wedding, it could be a graduation, it could be, what I'm getting here is an invitation to a wedding, a soon-to-be wedding, an engagement party. You're going to be invited to an engagement party, and this person is going to be there. And when you first see him or her, you're going to think, wow, they're really good looking. I really like them. And you're going to be clumsy, and you're going to fall over your feet, and that's how you know that that's the person. You go and introduce yourself, but they kind of push you aside, which frustrates you, and you want to know why they're going to push you aside, and you go after them, and you want to know why this person pushed you aside. And that's how the relationship starts, is both of you start doing that to each other, on and off, on and off, on and off. So yes, you do end up finding your true love. But how long it's going to take until you guys realize that is a different story. It could take years before you guys end up realizing it. They could be in your life for a very long time, and they could be dating other people. In fact, they are going to probably bring somebody with them, but they're not really into that person. They just wanted to have somebody with them because they are very good looking, and they didn't think that would look great if they went there without somebody on their arm. So even though you will know that this person is going to be your true love, you're going to think back to this reading and you're going to go, oh my God, she was so wrong. There's no way that he or she could ever be my true love. I can't stand them. I hate them so much. They are so rude. But a significant event happens, and you both start realizing, oh my God, I really like this person. When we're not fighting, we're not hating one another, we really do like one another. We really do think a lot of each other. So with this one, with your love, finding true love, you will eventually find each other, but it's going to take you a hella long time to be able to realize that you both are true love. Okay, let's see what the angel cards have to say about this. can only guess. And you know, sometimes that happens where you meet somebody and you don't like them when you first meet them. But then throughout the years, you start to understand them. You start to, and you're going to see this person over and over and over, and you're going to think it's like a bad disease. You're going to meet him at this one event or her at this one event, and you just want to get away from this person, the rudest person you've ever met, and you just keep on bumping into each other. You keep on being aligned with one another. Let's see what the angel cards have to say. Ooh, there we go. Okay. You don't have to worry about the self-respect thing, because if some guys in the past just did not respect you, he will or she will respect you. And you will find things, or you will find things about her that is very loving and very kind. They may do terrible things. It's going to make you stop and think, maybe I was wrong about this person. And on the same note, this person is saying the same thing about you. Maybe I was wrong about this person. Because both of you are a lot alike. You almost mirror each other. You're so much alike. But when you first meet, you do not like one another at all. At all. And then you start finding out stuff about each other. You start learning things about each other that make you think more highly of this person. You think more of this person than you did before. And it could be, I see this person, well, the male side of this person, to me, he's a bit built, and he has dogs, and to me, I don't know, something about being a fireman or something with a fire truck, very clean-cut person. And female, very well dressed, very well manicured, very clean, because you know you can get some real dirty women, and they are dirty. She likes to shop. She really, really likes to shop. But her as well, she either, I see a spiritual connection with her. She's very spiritual. I almost see like church around her. Both the male and the female, they both have dark hair, dark brown or black. So yeah, I guess that would be it. That is card reading number 3. Please hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Tell me if it worked out. Subscribe to me. And thank you very much. Bye.